this was normal, to have full classes with a room full of drummers. That's how we grew up. It hasn't been like that in a long time when we have full classes with the community. So I'm honored that we have a full class, and I have so many people I couldn't take because we don't have a Alvin Ailey size space. But we're going to make it work in here today. And we can shift over a little bit because we have some people. And I think we got a few more, but I had to cut it off. But I'm so glad that we all are here. Maybe eventually someone will donate me another space because I don't want to turn people away, but I couldn't fit another 20 in here. I had to deny 20 this morning. So, in a way, that's a blessing. But, you know, and then also, if you don't have a skirt, it's fine. But this class is comprised of the African, Caribbean, and Haitian diaspora. So we'll be doing some traditional West African, but most of my classes are based out of Cuba and Haiti. And so we'll be doing a lot of stuff with skirts. So some weeks, if I can find all of my skirts, I'll have extra skirts back there. You're welcome to use them. I don't have them today, but I will have skirts. And if you can, you know, each week maybe get a skirt. You find if you don't have a skirt, it's not a big deal. I'm going to ask the first row to come down maybe 1 or 2 steps. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work. I have 2 people that I love that I want to introduce. They are here from New York from the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. And they are doing outreach. They're doing an outreach program. They do it all over the world. They come here every year or every other year. They work with our students for about a week, so it's an honor for them to work with our kids, but they are coming to hang out with us tonight. And then I always give respect to all of our drummers, and that, listen. I don't know everybody, but I give much respect to all the drummers. So I've been with master drummer Akuna Hollis for over 20 years. Okay, and then Craig Huckabee. And then this is one of our students, Lance, right? Okay. And then can the other musicians introduce themselves? I welcome them and I thank you for coming.
My name is Kamal Green.
Okay.
My name is Amari.
Okay, and I think we have Baba here somewhere, another musician. And then we have also Sludi Adamausi, who's not on drums tonight, but we have a lot of energy in the room, so I want to get started. Tonight we are working on a dance called Yambu. Yambu is a rumba out of Matanzas, Cuba, which is a dance for the elders. So it's a dance that's done by the elders in Cuba called Yambu. And each week when you learn something, I'm going to tell you what you're learning. And we'll also, believe it or not, we'll do stuff progressions. I'm going to do it anyway in this little room. Yes, I am. When we go back and forth across the room. Yeah. So maybe somebody said, oh, honey, I can't take this. I got a space for you next week, whatever. But we squeeze in here and I'm excited. Okay? Never mind, you know, this is on film or whatever. This is great for you to be excited. Okay? Okay. All right. Oh. waivers I have to keep. So I'm going to go into Yambu. I'm going to do a slow rumba. So the clave part or the bell part I need. This is the dance out of Montasis. Part of Puma. This dance is there for the elders. You got 3 main rumbas. You got Yambu, you got McCall, which is the flirtation dance, and then you got Rumba Columbia, which is a very fast dance, normally dances friendly competition by the men. So you got 3 main rumbas. We probably will work on Yambu and McCall. And then Catherine Dunham, which is dancer, choreographer, anthropologist. We will go explore a lot of the Dunham movements as well in this class.